So the other night I was watching a rather mindless TV drama while I was crocheting and unwinding after a long day. And the storyline of this particular episode was set in a hospital emergency room after this white supremacist had run down a group of people at an outdoor market. So he was aiming at black people and was still spewing this venomous diatribe when he got to the hospital. So one of the girls he hit had just graduated from college and had her whole life ahead of her, yet she was now brain dead, and her mother was facing this nightmare alone. It was all very disturbing, and it made me question the choice of viewing this particular program as a vehicle for winding down after a stressful day. However, now I was hooked. I had to see what the ultimate message was here. Where were they going with this plot line? So in another part of the emergency room, there was a man unrelated to the other incident who was dying because they couldn't find a heart for him. His was failing quickly, and there was nothing they could do without a heart transplant. Now, please don't get caught up in all of our philosophy on the whys and causes of these health issues and the potential fixes of same. Just go with me on this one, okay? So, of course, as life can sometimes go, the heart of the girl was a match for the man, and the mother had just give consent for organ donation. However, she was so distraught by this hate crime and this bigoted man who had done this to her daughter, she only would give consent to have her heart go to a black recipient, and this man wasn't. So, here's the nugget of gold. Here is the message I received from this. Here was a terrible tragedy done by a man with hatred and bigotry in his heart. And here was a wonderful mother with love in her heart. But by choosing to take the divisive stance she was taking, she was letting what he did change who she was. When you let what someone does or is doing change who you are and how you believe and what you stand for, you lose. They continue to do damage or be toxic to you because you've let them in and you've let them change you. And we know this incongruency between what is really in your heart and how you're reacting to this wrong is a huge source of interference in your field. And that interference leads to problems, big problems. I think about this in my own life. When I get hurt by someone, maybe over and over again, do I allow them to change who I am by either how I react or by going back to the abuse over and over, thereby accepting their treatment of me? And this is where forgiveness comes in for sure. And also where leaving them behind comes in as well. Because you matter. Your feelings matter. You know, when the words "speak your truth" are thrown around these days, I think maybe it should be more about living in your truth. It's similar for me when I hear people telling someone that they're a Christian. There should be no need to say it. Surround yourself with people who love and support you and leave the rest behind. It's okay.